Happy 02202020. I think I got that right. Tonight I'm going to be doing a spot and stock hunt with my 6.5 Creedmoor and my Fleur 736 Thermosight Pro. This may be my last hunt with this setup because that thermal is going to be going on my precision long range gun, which I think is going to be coming in next week. So it absolutely poured a couple days ago when I was sighting in my 6.5 Grendel, and all of my bags got wet here, so I let them dry out. What I thought I would show you is what I load out when I'm out into the field. Now, when I'm spot and stock hunting, I usually walk a long distance, and tonight I know I'm going to be out for 3, if not 4 hours walking around, so I don't carry a lot of gear with me. So I'll start out here on the left. This is my secondary head unit, and tonight is going to be dark 30. Like, I think it's only 3% illumination with the moon, which means it's going to be absolutely dark, and it's cloudy and overcast. This is my primary head light that it will have on me the whole time. This is my backup. This is my primary flashlight. I've got my Primos Alpha Dog collar, and I will be using that tonight because it is that season when coyotes are going to start looking for their mates. I've got my hand collar here, of course. This is my coyote gear. I've got a scale and a coyote drag. I've got an extra set of CR123 batteries here. This is the first pack that I bought last year, so I'm down to my last package. And like I said in another video, since I've had this handheld thermal, I never turn on my Fleur unless I'm ready to take a shot with that thing. I've got my Tacstar breast catcher, and tonight I'm going to be primarily using the Nosler 140 grain Accubond bullets that you see here. Just in case I do run out, I've got some Hornady 123 grain SSTs as my secondary. I do have a measurement tape that has the hog weight on there. Some of you guys are asking about that, and I will post information about that later. Of course, I've got my Pulsar Axion XM30 that I'll be scanning with, and I've got my secondary set of batteries, and that's pretty much all I bring. I kind of keep it simple. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't hunted a lot this month. February is just absolutely insane in my schedule, but I'm also kind of narrowing down my hunts to primary nights. Tonight's going to be almost no illumination. We've got perfect wind, a constant wind of somewhere between 10 to 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 20. With nature being in the condition that it is right now, it is going to be so easy to spot these guys with my thermal. So hopefully we'll get something down on the ground. I'm really trying to go after some hogs, but if not, I know these coyotes will be running. Let's get this down and hopefully get something on the ground. Scanning the game cams, we had another illegal dog running the property yesterday, so I did not expect to see any hogs tonight. Around 7 p.m., I headed out to the far side of the property, just over 800 yards away, slowly spotting and stalking my way. I set up my Primos Alpha Dog collar in an area that I'd been very successful in calling in coyotes. I checked the game cams, and on the complete opposite side of the property, one of the biggest sounders I've seen in a while was working a feeder. I packed up my gear and headed 900 yards towards that direction. I truly believe they sent it or heard me. The direction they were facing was towards another feeder. I quickly headed towards that location another 400 yards away. I fully expected them to show up. Within 10 minutes, 2 hogs were working the feeder. I could spot a trace of them with my Pulsar Axion XM30. I could see just a spot of them through the trees with my Fleur 736, but there was no clear shot. I checked the other game cam, and there was a small group of sows by the other feeder. I took off towards that spot over 500 yards away. With no luck, 4 hunting locations, a mile and a half, and the last 3 hunting locations were over 1,000 yards in under 10 minutes. I went back to let the dogs out and to hydrate. I decided to try to call in a coyote around 11:45. It took this guy 15 minutes to come out. By the time I could locate him with my Fleur 736 Thermosight Pro, he was jetting out the other direction. Again, I checked the game cam to see a small sounder working the feeder just behind the house. I quickly got over there, and just like last time, I could only see a trace of the hogs, but then this happened. This was an incredible last hunt with this 6.5 Creedmoor. Even though I missed an opportunity at shooting a hog and a coyote, I had a lot of fun working the property, letting the puppies play, and ending the night with an unexpected bobcat. I literally have so many projects in the work right now, I have no idea what's next, but stay tuned for that adventure.